Hello, you're probably watching this if your child's school has just been signed up to EdShed and they've just been given a login. I'm going to give you a quick tour around the pupil view and just show you everything that you need to know. So first of all, they'll need to go to edshed.com and enter their username or password. You can also click down here to use the QR code to sign in, or Wand or Clever. You can get our spelling or MathShed app if you would prefer, but these come at an extra cost. We just use this for free on Google Chrome. So if you click sign in, and then this is what the pupil view looks like. The main thing that you will need to know is this assignments here, because this is work that the teacher has set for your child. You can see that there is 5 in total, and down here that shows that there are 2 in SpellingShed, 2 in QuizShed, and 1 in MathShed. They're not extra, that's just showing the broken down. So to view all the assignments or all the things that your child needs to do, click view. And then if you click play, this will take them straight to that assignment. Progress means the amount that they have played, and they will go up in assignment status. So the pupils will go up in assignment status the more points that they earn. You can see here that these different icons change the more points that you get. So they will start off at egg, then they will go to larva, then drone, then worker bee, then soldier bee, and finally royal bee, which is the highest assignment status. You can also click and see any past assignments here. You can see when they're due as well. That's really important. So if I click on here, you can see this is a maths assignment, and then we've got SPAG, spelling and grammar, or SpellingShed. If I click on a SpellingShed assignment first to show you, your child can play this in a variety of different ways. They can click here to practice their spellings and they will get the different levels. For easy, they will be given the correct letters.
Misbehave.
And they would just need to put them in the correct order. If they have extreme, they will just have the entire keyboard. And medium and hard, they will have the correct letters, but with some extras in there to make it a bit trickier. When you're in SpellingShed, you can see you've got the different scores here. So the star here is the shed score, and this is your total score from the past 7 days. This will go down as well as up, depending on how much you've played or your child's played in the last 7 days. So today is Friday. This will be the amount of points between today and last Friday. Tomorrow, which is Saturday, it will show the last 7 days, so it will be from this last week to last Saturday. So you can see that that will change. If you have a few days that you haven't played it in the last 7 days, then it will go down. This is the highest score that your child has ever got on a game. This is their total score. And then these are the amount of honeypots that they have earned. This is kind of like currency in this game, so they can buy things for their avatar here. As you can see, when I clicked on one of the assignments, there was just a way to practice it. There are a few other options too. You can create a Hive Game. Teachers usually do this within the class with the pupils, but the children can also do this with others. So if you click Hive, and the level they want to play on, and click Create Hive. If their friends then input this Hive code into their EdShed login, they will then join this game, and then you can click Start Game and they can compete against each other from this spelling list. The place they would need to put the Hive Game code is in here, where it says 6-digit Hive code. The other ways they can practice a spelling assignment is also through bonus games. They've got a missing word option, which reads out a sentence and they have to spell the missing word, as well as Beekeeper, which is very similar to Hangman. The other one they've got here is something called Buzz, which is very similar to Boggle. They have to get as many different words as they can from here. So that is SpellingSheds and assignments. If they want to play something else, so if they've got SPAG here is through QuizShed, just playing this will start it. There are no different levels here. You just go through all of the questions. If you want it read out, you can click
Find the noun.
up there.
Select an answer below. Big, cat, or flying.
If there are any things you think are incorrect or there's any sort of mistakes in here, if you click this red flag, that will flag it and go straight to the developers so that we can sort it out as soon as possible. For an assignment with MathShed, you can see that I keep going back to this main menu here. That takes us to the home page. If you click view, let's go on a MathShed one. So this is a fluency task, which are just key mental math skills. If I click play here, again, they have different levels. The harder the level they pick on any of the EdShed products, the more points that they will get. And that will look like this. Again, they'll have different shed score in MathShed because will be the shed score from the total MathShed games they have played in the last 7 days. Okay, so for their avatar, if you click on their avatar here, this is how they can buy or spend their honey pots. So you can see how many that I have got here. You can see all the different things and how much they are. So all you need to do is just click on something to buy it. So if we click this red and white striped shirt, for example, we click on this, click confirm, and then you've got to click it one more time for it to go onto the avatar. Okay, let's go back to the main menu. The other things they may have is challenges. These are just other competitions to challenge others and might just be another motivational thing that the school has given them to practice, whether it's practicing a certain spelling list or practicing a certain math skill, for example. To do this, you can click there to see the results, and then you just click play for them to play that challenge. They can also create their own challenges to compete with friends, and you can do that there. You can see that they can choose how they want it to be scored, whether it's points earned or the amount of correct answers. Leagues just show where they are with their shed score, so their score from the last 7 days. Maybe they've got their class, maybe they've got a spelling group, and then this is all the groups in the world that we have. With the groups, it's everybody's shed score all together. You can also see, and it's worth noting, that if I click in somebody's class, these are not their real names. Some schools may have changed these and just maybe have their first names, but we, as a website, have it set to a random names to keep the children anonymous for you. Within Spelling Shed, if you click in there, that's how I got to that page. You might have some more lists. Also, if you click more lists, as a parent, you are actually able to add some lists for them to practice, or the child can also create their own lists by clicking the plus there. And that will appear on this page. You can also look at how well they're doing in this scheme. So stages relate to the school years. If I click on stage 1, you can see here the different ones that this child has played and how well they have done. Depending on how much they have played, this will go round and be like a bar to show the progress in that stage. For example here, you can see that this pupil has almost completed this stage. These are any past assignments. That's that. So that's all to do with Spelling Shed. If we just click in MathShed, you can see the assignment that I've been set there, but also they can click around and play these other key skills. These are all key skills, mental math skills, which are really important to practice. Again, these are set by stage. So they want to select their year group and then maybe the term, or maybe you want to go back and do some as a bit of revision. Place value is always a really good place to start. So you can click play. They've got end of block assessments, or if you go into the lessons, they've got quizzes to go with the lessons that the teachers would have taught. So they're just extra things. In QuizShed, you can see here are my assignments that I've been set from QuizShed, which you can play there, or through the assignments bar that we first got to on the menu. The pupils can also create their own quizzes or play other people's quizzes here. You can see the top rated ones, recents and favourites. To add one or create a new one, click add, and then the pupil can then create their own quiz from this page. To create their own quiz, they'll need to click create new quiz. If you'd like to see a separate video on how to do this, go to our YouTube channel and you can have a look, and there's a video about how to create a quiz there. If somebody else has made a quiz code and they want to find it, they can enter that in there. Everything else is if they want to join a Hive game, they can enter the 6-digit code there, which they can also do on the main menu. Leagues and assignments and challenges I have shown you. If you then go to settings, there are just a few other things that you can turn on or off there. And that is just a quick look at the pupils' view of EdShed.